Hey guys, what's up? It feels good to be here. It's Kevizi, the queen of analysis. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Yeah, it was a busy one for me, church activities and all, but yeah, we're good. Okay, so straight into it. Let me set this my week. So I came across a video. Okay, not a video, a post on social media about a lady who went for a job interview and she was not accepted. She had already made it to the final stage. She was rejected because her tummy is too big. Guys, did you hear what I said? She was rejected because her tummy was too big or is too big. These are the things I'm going to be talking about in my video today. Is that even right? When you're when it is not a what they call it, when it's not a modeling agency, it's not a modeling agency, it doesn't have anything to do with, you know, how do you even say that to somebody? That's what I'm going to be looking at in my video today. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you love my content, you love Kerizi, the queen of analysis, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, like this video and share with your friends. Yes, so let's go. Yes, so for me, I find that response, your tummy is too big, unprofessional, unethical, and all shades of wrong. I mean, how do you tell somebody that you're not going to give them a job because their tummy is too big? Now, let me analyze this from different angles. First and foremost, I'm assuming this is a one-man business, right? This kind of thing is very common with one-man businesses. Like, they know how to do all those talking to people, in any type of way they like and all of that. Though it's not everybody, but it's very common with the one-man businesses. Now, you have the right to choose who you want to work in your company. I mean, you have the kind of person you have envisioned in your mind, maybe academically, physically, in terms of their sex, male, female, and all of that. You already have those kinds of people in your mind. You could have told her you didn't want to employ her in a different type of way. You could have found a reason, like you could have just found something like, okay, we don't want to take you because you don't meet up. You guys can always come up with these things, like just find something to say. But I feel that was so rude. That's body shaming her, telling her that she can't get a job because when does having a big tummy or a flat tummy or no tummy determine whether you get a job or not? Are they not supposed to be looking out for who can deliver on the job? So that sparks questions in my mind. Because I don't have the full story, I'm just looking at it from the angle of why did she have to say that? Because I don't even want to know what the full story is. You do not tell somebody you're not going to get a job because your tummy is big. I assume, okay, she's pregnant. It's okay not to want to take a pregnant person in your company because in a couple of months she would have to go on pregnancy leave, and then you have to pay her leave allowance and all of that, and then somebody just employed, she has not even worked for even up to a year, and then she's already going on leave. So that might be the reason why you might not want to take a pregnant person. But still, you can even easily say, oh, we can't take you because you're pregnant. I mean, we don't want somebody who will be going on leave anytime. So that's how you say things. But when you just come out and say your tummy is too big, it's not a modeling agency, it's the position of a secretary. And so how does your tummy being big even matter? Okay, maybe because you're going to be seeing people when they come, you're going to be the first point of contact. But still, you could have said it in a better manner. And then that brings me to the employment situation we have in Nigeria, because that's what's even the cause of all these things in the first instance. So I said that the situation in Nigeria is actually one of the root causes of these kinds of situations. Now let's look at it this way. What many or most Nigerians actually are looking or seeking for is very basic. They just want to have some money to take care of themselves. I mean, if it's a single person, take care of myself, buy myself clothes, buy myself food, pay my rent. Nothing too much. What a family person, I'm assuming, would also want. I'm talking of, on the average now, the person just wants to be able to pay his rent, take care of his family, pay his children's school fees, buy a car, buy a house. These are basic things. They're not looking for, I want to be Dangote or I want to be Otedola. No. Some people are looking for that, which is not a bad thing. But I'm just saying, averagely, everybody just wants to be all right, just wants to be okay. And that all right and okay situation, we're not getting it here. And that's because it's the whole system. Now, you'll be surprised that this lady who was rejected, who didn't get this job, you know, you'll be surprised that what they are going to even want to, what they will be offering to pay her will be 50,000 naira. You will be surprised. I will not even be surprised. 50k, or maybe 60. If it's too good, maybe 70. That's what they want to pay her. They're telling her her tummy is too big. Later, they will say the youths are leaving, the youths are traveling, the youths are escaping. Why won't we escape? Why won't the youths escape? If you don't want the youths to leave, give them a reason to stay. What's their reason for staying behind, for God's sake? I can tell you that if you can give an average, a regular Nigerian a job, even if it is a menial job, to do, and they will be well paid. They'll be well paid so much so that they can feed themselves comfortably without having to beg anybody for money. They can pay their children's school fees. They can pay pay their NEPA bills. They can find a decent place to live. They will do those jobs because those are the kinds of jobs they go to do abroad. Most Nigerians abroad are doing menial jobs, and from those jobs they're able to send money to Nigeria. In Nigeria, a family will send their child to school, spend so much paying school fees, paying for accommodation and all of that, and when they come out, there's no job. And then when the job actually comes, they want to pay 50,000 or 60,000. How do you live with 50 or 60,000 naira? How do you do that? And then the companies are not even helping, because those ones will now come and say they want somebody who is 21, not more than 21 by September, with 3 years experience plus masters and certifications in the bag. Seriously? How? So a Nigerian youth would rather just travel somewhere, get a job, even if it's a menial job. With that menial job they get, they can feed themselves. They can feed themselves, pay their bills, even drive a good car, have a house, even if it's rented, pay their rent, pay their NEPA bill, light, water, everything, and still send money to their parents or their family in Nigeria. Meanwhile, somebody in Nigeria will go to school, you want to come out and just get a good job, and they'll be telling you they'll pay you 50,000, 60,000 naira. How much is a pint of rice? How much is a pint of beans? How much is tomatoes and pepper? How much is a kilo of chicken and fish? How do you live on that kind of salary? It's crazy. Let's even move to the federal sector, for example. I mean, people who are in the federal sector to say, oh, federal jobs are better. These people who do menial jobs abroad earn better than these federal jobs are better people. If you have any family that is abroad, call them now and ask them this thing I'm telling you. I'm not even joking here right now. There are any people who do menial jobs abroad earn more than some bank managers in a month. Yes, they earn more than some bank managers. So there was one guy who was a Yoruba actor who came out and said he's working as a security abroad, and he's happy doing it because he can pay his bills, he can meet his needs over there. Unlike here that he's doing, I'm an actor, I'm a celebrity, and he can't even achieve anything. This insult this guy has taken now, your tummy is too big, you will be surprised that it's a 50,000 naira job. Let me even tell my own story. I have been to an interview before where they said the interview was for 12. I got there like maybe, I think 9 or 10. Because me, I'm not those overzealous people. You know, there are those zealous ones. They will come like 7 a.m. and wait till that 12. Me, I got there like 10. The lady now strolled in majestically at, I think, past 2 or 3. One man business, so. Then she now said, okay, all of us should come together. We now gathered. And the first thing she said, she didn't even say, sorry for keeping you waiting. I apologize for the time wasted, even though we're looking for jobs. Do you get what I mean? She now said, if you know you are married, excuse us. Like, I mean, I was looking. Apparently, I was the only married person there. So, I was still looking like what does she mean? Are we supposed to like step aside and maybe just stand in one corner? No. She said, if you know you are married, excuse us, like just go. We don't need married people here. I was so angry, I was so upset. I didn't want to cause a scene, oh. You get, like, I didn't want to cause a scene. I just carried my bag and I left angrily. But I mean, when you were placing your advert for a job, why didn't you put it there that you don't want somebody who is married? It's not rocket science now. You should have just put it in your ad. I don't want a married person, and then people who are married will not apply. Like, this is not rocket science. It's simple. You didn't put it there. Then you wasted our time. We waited for you for hours. Some people came like 7. I told you, those overzealous ones. You know, there are some people that are like that. Interview is by 12. They will come like 7 a.m. They've been there, and you stroll in at 3, and the first thing you say is, if you know you're married, step aside. I find that to be crap shit. It's rubbish. And this is the system that we live in, frustrating your life. And now you come out and you tell somebody, I'm not going to give you a job because of your tummy. Who even wants to work with you, self? This is what I'm saying. If even these menial jobs that are out there, if these companies are willing to pay Nigerians so well that they can take care of themselves, and this take care I'm talking about is basic. Oh, when I mean basic, I mean pay your rent, buy yourself a good car, pay your children's school fees, feed. People who do these menial jobs abroad can still buy food because it is cheap. But here, is it cheap? So they need to look into these things. I feel like what that lady did was terrible. If she's the owner of the company, then I don't know, she has very bad, she's so unprofessional and has very bad work ethics. You don't tell people that. Even if you want to tell a pregnant woman you won't take her because she's pregnant, there are other reasons you will give, but not to use that because don't stigmatize people. Like, it's just like telling a fat person, I won't give you this job because you are fat. If the job doesn't have anything to do with how fat you are, then why can't you give the person the job? It's crazy. And it's because it's a failed system. So you're telling the youth, don't travel abroad. Don't travel abroad. What reason are you giving them to stay back in Nigeria? Because the only thing that's paying them there is Yahoo and G. That's the only thing that's going to give them money. Aside that, many other people are legit working. But I mean, they're not, compared to those people who are doing those menial jobs there, their money is just like change. Compared to those people. In conclusion, what most Nigerians want is just to have the basic things and to be able to do the basic things. What are these basic things? Pay my rent, pay my children's school fees, buy food, put my children in a good school. I mean, in other countries, education is even free up to a certain level. And it is quality education. It's not like all these public schools that you don't want to take your children. No, quality. Buy chicken and eat when I want to eat it. Buy, have good roads, lights, all these things self, they give peace of mind though. At least by the time everybody put on their gen, the whole compound everywhere noisy, headache from nowhere. You understand? But if everybody has lights, you won't be thinking of fuel, just easy life for everybody. It's not too much. Nobody wants to be Dangote. Some people want to be Dangote, but it's not everybody. Some people, most people self, if they can just be okay like that, like I can pay my school fees, feed my children, go out when I want to go, to buy what I want to buy, those basic things now, everybody will be all right. You people need to change this system, because this 1 month, 31 days, 50,000, it not just make sense at all. Even 70,000 sef, it not even make sense at all. And some people will still work on Saturday, some Sunday. That job whether you lady told me married people step aside, you work on Sunday, and guess how much they wanted to pay? 45,000. This was like some 3 or 4 years ago. Till this is now 2021, and they're still offering people 45 and 50,000 for a 9-to-5 job. Sometimes you work on Saturday, sometimes you work on Sunday. And you're telling the youth not to leave. Why won't they leave? Even me, I would advise them to leave. That's just it. So you guys need to work This country needs a lot of revamping. Like, things need to just change. The system, they need to overturn so many things, look for people who can make it work, because like this is not even working at all. So painful. And people accept these things, people accept these jobs, people accept all these 45 and 50,000 because they don't want to be idle, because they need to find something to do. The money will not be enough, but it's the mentality of at all, na bad pass. That's what's keeping them there. It is terrible. In some years' time, you won't find any youth in Nigeria again, because other countries are offering better education, yes, better conditions for education. So people rather look for that money, send their kids abroad, go and get a good degree or something, a master's or whatever, and enter into the system. Yes. Because here, even with your masters, you don't even suffer safe to read, pay the money, everything. You come out, maybe on 150 or 120, that's what you get. Except it's a multinational. Even some indigenous don't even, you understand, don't even still pay well. So what are we talking about here? I finished my ranting. You guys know how it is now when the queen of analysis is speaking. Anyways, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think it was right to have said your tummy is too big, that's why you're not getting the job? And what do you think about the whole, job thing, the whole 50,000, 60,000, and the whole travel thing too? Like, I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you all so much. I love you. Till I see you in my next video. My name is Kelly.